File 1 is back channel.
Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, Prime Minister of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, the Honorable Lindsay Grant, Minister of Tourism, Transport and Ports, Mrs. Caroline Henry Morton, Permanent Secretary, Minister of Tourism, Transport and Ports, Ms. Teresa Walwyn, Deputy Chairperson, St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Board of Directors, Ms. Giselle Matthews, President of the Chamber, St. Kitts and Nevis Chamber of Commerce, Mr. Keithley Phillip, CEO of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Mr. Alonzo Alexander, Agent, Delil Walwyn, Captain of the Enchanted Princess, your team, good morning everyone. Captain Mario, it's a pleasure to have you here this morning with us. We know this is your inaugural call to the Caribbean with the Enchanted Princess, and we're so happy to have you here this morning with your two sister brands, Seabourn and Aida Luna from the Carnival Corporation Group. This morning, it's really a pleasure and a continue to pleasure as we continue to reopen cruise to see the diversity of cruise vessels that are coming to St. Kitts and Nevis. We really hope this morning that your visitors on board have an opportunity to really see St. Kitts. All of our traditional tours and attraction sites are open to them. They're free to go inside Port Zante and do shopping and enjoy our restaurants and our bars and just have a local vibe for our destination. At this time, I would like to invite our Honorable Minister of Tourism, Transport and Ports, Minister Lindsay Grant, to give his remarks. Minister Grant.
Dr. the Honorable Timothy Harris, Prime Minister of the Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis, Mrs. Caroline Henry Morton, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Tourism, Ms. Raquel Brown, the Chief Executive Officer of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority, Mr. Ivor Keithley Phillips, CEO of SCASPA, Captain of the Enchanted Princess, Captain Mario. I see also Mrs. Giselle Matthew, the Chamber of Industry and Commerce President. I see Mr. Sylvester Hodge, better known as Socrates, the President of the St. Kitts Taxi Association. I also see the Chairman of the UDC. Invited guests, members of the media, a very special good morning. On behalf of the government and the people of St. Kitts and Nevis, it is my distinct pleasure to welcome to St. Kitts, for the very first time, the Enchanted Princess of the Princess Cruise Line. Captain Mario, we welcome you and your 1,285 passengers and your crew to our beautiful shores. The Princess Cruise Lines is a brand with a very, very famous past. I am not certain or sure if many are aware that the pilot show for the popular television show The Love Boat was first shot in 1977 on board the line's original Sun Princess in Mexico. The show spanned some 10 seasons until 1987, and up to this day, the Princess Cruise Lines is still known as the Love Boat Cruise Line. The relationship between our destination and the Princess Cruise Line began in 2013-14 season with the arrival of the Emerald Princess. Since then, we have welcomed the Royal Princess, the Ocean Princess, the Caribbean Princess, the Crown Princess, the Pacific Princess, the Regal Princess, and the Coral Princess. Over the years, we have continued to massage and to nurture this relationship, not only with the Princess brand, but also Carnival Corporation, which is your parent company. Since the official start of our cruise season on November the 1st, 2021, we have seen the fruits of our labor with the various brands of the Carnival Corporation visiting our destination. Enchanted Princess is one of the Princess's Royal class vessels and was launched on August the 6th, 2019. It is the 5th vessel in the Royal class and was preceded by the Royal Princess, the Regal Princess, Majestic Princess, Sky's Princess, and is to be followed very soon by the Discovery Princess. And we will most certainly be making a request for that vessel to come. With the arrival of the Enchanted Princess vessel today, we have now welcomed 3 of Princess's Royal class vessels, as both the Regal Princess and the Royal Princess have visited our destination. Enchanted Princess boasts spectacular style and luxury. The vessel offers exquisite, unparalleled dining services, world-class entertainment venues, next-level technology, and a breathtaking new sky suite with expansive views from the largest balcony. Enchanted Princess invites guests to refresh and to rejuvenate themselves on board the vessel. The arrival today of this vessel is our 4th inaugural call since the official start of the season on the 1st of November 2021. As we welcome this inaugural visit, it is important for us to understand that our destination continues to work assiduously with its cruise line partners to offer a safe experience. We are committed to working with our stakeholders to make the necessary adjustments to continually improve the visitor experience while balancing lives and livelihoods of our nationals and our residents. I continue to reiterate the fact that both the cruise lines and our destination, we are taking a phased approach to reopening the sector. Ships are still sailing at 40 to 60% capacity. And as we see the success of these calls, the future remains very bright. As we come to the end of November, we look forward to ending the year in December with at least 58 scheduled calls. The continued arrival of the cruise vessels is testament to our continued efforts to rebuild the cruise sector. The partnership of our cruise line partners, our stakeholders, and the public is very critical to our success. The process has not been an easy one. My team and I continue to engage the cruise lines and stakeholders, and we are seeking the assistance of our service providers to offer the guests an authentic and safe Kitishan experience. We continue to take steps in the right direction. I know and I understand the importance of the cruise sector, and we continue to work with the COVID-19 task force and the Ministry of Health to expand the employment offerings. The team of the St. Kitts Tourism Authority and the Ministry of Tourism, in collaboration with the Ministry of Health, We continue to facilitate training and complete inspections of our local operators to certify them as travel approved. And so between Saturday the 20th and Monday the 22nd, my team trained 89 individuals in the travel approved program. This will enable our stakeholders to employ more individuals as they expand their tour offerings, as we continue to experience increases in our cruise ship arrivals. To date, we have welcomed 24 calls for the month of November. Since we began the rebuilding process on the 22nd of July 2021, we have been operating on the restrictions to keep our nationals, our residents, and our visitors safe. This approach has been very, very successful, and we are now at a point where we can begin to ease some of the restrictions. Hence, effective today, Tuesday the 23rd of November, fully vaccinated nationals, residents, and stayover visitors are able to access Port Zante. This was not the case before. However, to access Port Zante, individuals must show a photo ID alongside a photocopy or original vaccination card to enter the retail stores, to enter the bars, to enter the restaurants, and also to enter the casino. In addition, international travelers arriving by air who have completed their 24-hour vacation in place can now freely enjoy tours and attractions and explore Port Zante while cruise ships are in port. These excursions include the Brimstone Hill Fortress and National Park, the Carambola Beach Club, the Caribel Boutique, Fairview Great House, Palms Court Gardens, Port Zante, including the vendors of the Amina Craft Market, and Black Rocks, St. Kitts Scenic Railway, Vibes Beach Bar, Reggae Beach, and Spice Mill. These changes will allow for our tourism stakeholders who have been hurting for the past 20 months to have a greater opportunity to maximize their revenue. The Federation of St. Kitts and Nevis is grateful for this call and all future calls, as we seek to reaffirm the livelihoods of our nationals and of our residents. Many depend on the cruise to maintain their ability to provide for their families. And so we thank Princess Cruise Lines for the confidence that you have reposed in us and that you have shown in our destination and in our people with their visit here today. As a destination, we invite the guests of the Enchanted Princess to loose themselves in our fully vaccinated travel approved experiences. And from the sways of the old sugarcane fields, as they are transported back in time on the scenic railway to explore the Brimstone Hill Fortress and the rich British and French history of our island, or simply enjoy a refreshing beverage at one of our beaches. Captain Mario, may your guests indulge in the quintessential Caribbean and experience their own grand escape. And so please extend our well wishes to your counterparts, and once again to thank you for following your heart to St. Kitts. We do hope that your guests will enjoy their well-needed escape and awake their senses of wonder as they experience all that St. Kitts has to offer. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Minister Grant. At this time, we'll ask our Honorable Prime Minister, the Dr. Timothy Harris of the Federation of St. Kitts, to give his remarks. Prime Minister.
Thank you very much, our chairperson and head of the Tourism Authority, Ms. Brown, Honorable Minister of Tourism, Mr. Lindsey Grant, high officials and other stakeholders. I bid you all welcome to this important and significant activity which we are commemorating today. That is the arrival of the newest medallion class ship of the global fleet belonging to Princess Cruises. This morning we want to especially welcome Captain Mario to St. Kitts and Nevis and his inaugural call for this year, 2021. Could we give him a special hand of welcome? We do expect that both you, your crew, and your passengers would have a wonderful experience here in St. Kitts and Nevis. Indeed, it is our intention to ensure that to the extent possible, every passenger who comes to St. Kitts and Nevis would leave with very positive memories of our country and our people. There is so much about St. Kitts and Nevis that is awesome in its goodness and its positivity. You speak to St. Kitts and Nevis' unique history. The minister made reference that we were at one point the hotbed of rivalry between the British and the French way back then, and ultimately the British triumph, and this is reflected in our governance structure, being part of the Westminster model of democracy at work. It is reflected in even the names, our city Bastille, representing the fact that at one point the French had supremacy in our country. And so there's a lot to our history and there's a lot to our present now. And as your people walk through St. Kitts and Nevis and in fact get guided towards, they will come to appreciate not just the rich history, but the vitality of our people and our country. We have here the World UNESCO Heritage Site, the Brimstone Hill, the Brimstone Hill Fortress Park, which had been acclaimed way back around 2001 or thereabout as a World Heritage Site by the UNESCO Committee. And so we have very important landmark, full of history, and which of course have become global attractions and stand on their own. We hope that your passengers will find time to explore. But they must also savor our culinary delights, the way we cook, what we eat, what really make us, as it were, tune in as a people and tune out, if you will. For us, it is important that again we have some of the most picturesque sites that you will find anywhere, and that leads to part of the attractiveness of our destination. You will find our taxi operators being courteous, being knowledgeable, because they have been well trained and well prepared to offer excellent service to you and to all with whom they come into contact with. Like the rest of the world, we are slowly moving out of the shadow of COVID-19, and we are doing it in a careful manner. Careful, because everywhere, once we drop our guard, we are certain to return from whence we came in the battle against COVID-19. We are aware what is happening in Denmark and Austria and elsewhere in Europe, where because something went awry, they are now experiencing periods of lockdowns. And so we have done our utmost best within our country to educate our people regarding the dangers, the challenges, and the opportunities provided by COVID-19, and to the reality that we must learn to live with it, we must learn to master it, and we must learn eventually to conquer it. As it stands now, the science directs us to the importance of vaccination in that fight against COVID-19. I am pleased to report, as the minister before me alluded to, that St. Kitts and Nevis has one of the highest vaccination rates within the hemisphere. And I want to commend our health professionals, indeed our all of society approach, where the entire country by and large came together in a determined way to deal with the challenge, confront it, and overcome the challenge that has so far been overwhelming the rest of the world. We are nigh on the point of achieving an 80% vaccination rate among the adults in St. Kitts and Nevis. In fact, we are about 79.6% of the adult population already vaccinated, and 73% of the adult population fully vaccinated at this time. These are significant numbers and compared to any in the advanced countries or anywhere else in the world. The point then is that we have taken every precaution to ensure that both you and your passengers who visit would operate in a safe place. And we hope they too will abide with and comply with the non-pharmaceutical measures. Like you, they must wear their masks. They must engage in hand sanitizing to protect themselves and to protect those with whom they come into contact. We shall continue to open up more of our country for the enjoyment and use not only of tourists, but even those who are residing here, so that the full extent of all our resources become available to everyone within the jurisdiction of St. Kitts and Nevis. I take great pleasure in welcoming you and to welcome all other crew members from the other two ships that are here and their captain, who have adorned, if you will, our Port Zante at this particular moment in time. St. Kitts and Nevis is open to doing business, and open to doing business in a manner that takes count of the reality that COVID-19 is with us, and from all predictions, it will be with us for some time in the future. Therefore, whatever we do, we must comply with the health protocols that we are advised will help to take us through. On behalf of every citizen and residents here in St. Kitts and Nevis, I again take great pleasure in welcoming you, Captain Mario, in welcoming the members of your crew, and in welcoming the Enchanted Princess to Port Zante, Barstay, St. Kitts. May God continue to bless us, and may God continue to bless the people everywhere. Thank you very much.
Thank you, the Honorable Prime Minister. At this time, I will ask the Honorable Timothy Harris, our Prime Minister, and Captain Mario to do the plaque exchange. The Prime Minister will be giving you the destination plaque at this time.
follow your heart, the government and people of St. Kitts and Nevis welcome the inaugural visit of the Enchanted Princess, the 23rd November 2021.
Thank you, Prime Minister. Please don't leave yet. On behalf of the destination, please receive the plaque from Captain, the Enchanted Princess.
Well, first of all, thank you for the very warm welcome that you have given us on behalf of Princess Cruises, Holland America Group and Carnival Corporation and my entire team on board Enchanted Princess. Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be back in St. Kitts because this is one of our most popular destinations in the Caribbean, and thank you. And as you say, the minister say, give good vibes to all the guests that are visiting here, and not only the guests, also for our crew who are looking forward, who has been waiting for months to be back to work on ships and to visit these splendid places such as your island. So we're really looking forward to start again cruising now in 2021 and in the years to come. And as Prime Minister say, obviously we have to still deal with COVID, but we have strong procedures in place. On board, we are 100% vaccinated on the crew side, 100%. And on the guest side also, minimum we are asking is the 90%, which actually we are basically achieving even more. So we looking forward also to, let's say, welcome our crew back in your islands, and we really hope that our crew, who are the one also exploring and appreciating everything you can offer, let's hope that they will be able to do so in the days and in the weeks to come, because as we know as now we are only doing passengers on organized tour, but let's hope that this may change soon. So let's hope that then every can then be free and go out and explore. Thank you so much, and this is our plaque of our beautiful Enchanted Princess to you, Prime Minister. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you.
The Prime Minister give the Captain our plaque, Jason, to take a picture. No, hold on, Prime Minister, just to take a picture together. Yeah. Thank you, Prime Minister. Thank you, Captain. Captain, please stay. At this time, we'll ask the Honorable Minister Grant to give you the plaque for the St. Christopher Seaports and Airport Authority.
Thank you. Captain, this is just a small token of appreciation from the St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, presented to you to welcome you to St. Kitts and Nevis for the very first time. And as we said, we are delighted that you have chosen us, and we are delighted that your guests will venture to our travel-proof sites and enjoy the quintessential Caribbean as St. Kitts and Nevis is. So on behalf of the St. Christopher Air and Seaports Authority, we present this token of appreciation.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And Minister, could you please receive the plaque from the Enchanted Princess, from Captain Mario?
And once again, on behalf of Princess Cruises and the entire ship's company of Enchanted Princess, please accept the plaque of our beautiful brand new ship. And thank you again for all you have done with us and for all you will continue to do. It's much appreciated. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Captain, one last, we'll ask Alonzo Alexander, Manager for Port Services from Delhi Walwyn, your port agent, to give you their plaque.
Captain Mario, this is just a small token of our appreciation and our excitement to have the newest member of the Holland America Fleet visiting St. Kitts. We've shared an awesome relationship for over 20 years as your local agents, and we are encouraged by this new arrival, and we hope to see many more vessels in the future.
Absolutely.
And at this time, I'll ask Captain Mario to give the plaque on behalf of Enchanted Princess.
Yes, thank you very much. And on behalf of the Enchanted Princess and Holland America Group, let me present the Enchanted Princess plaque. You can add to your collection in your office, I'm sure. And thank you for the service that you will continue to offer to us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Captain. And just for our photo op, I'm going to ask the Honorable Prime Minister and Minister Lindsey Grant to do an official photo with you. Minister Grant and Honorable Prime Minister, please go to the podium. Thank you, Captain and Minister and the Prime Minister. Please don't leave. Prime Minister, please stay. Prime Minister, please stay. Please stay. I'm going to ask our Permanent Secretary, Mrs. Caroline Henry Morton, our Deputy Chairperson, Ms. Teresa Walwyn, to take the picture next. And I'm going to next ask the chairman of UDC and also the CEO for SCASPA, Mr. Keithley Phillip, to come on podium, please. And also Alonzo from Delhi Walwyn, please. Thank you. And the last photo is with Captain, Minister Grant, the Prime Minister, and the Enchanted Princess team, please. We like photos in St. Kitts. Yay, St. Kitts! Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much, Captain. Thank you so much, Honorable Prime Minister. Thank you, Minister Grant.